Hi, Stuart from Primal Food here. Thank you very much for taking an interest in our 21-day program. And if you've read this far down the page already, you're probably resonating with a lot of what's already been written there. But I just wanted to expand on some of the points because it is a lot of content to take in. I appreciate that. I know it's a very long page, but this is a big problem. This is not a quick fix. I really want to reinforce that to you, and you know that yourself. Unfortunately, this doesn't make you unique, but when it comes to looking the way you want to look and feeling the way you want to feel, and that involves a number of different things that you're going to need to change. And that's why I say this is a big problem. It's never as easy as one thing to change and we're going to get you the result that you want. And this sort of simplification of things in the industry of weight loss is a big part of the problem for people. They're looking for a really easy option, the easiest possible option. And I believe anyway, that's why things like these sort of Chinese herbal medicine diets and shake diets and things like that, no food diets, I call them, are so popular because they're considered easy. Just have these 3 drinks every day, or have this tea and have this weird sort of powdery stuff a couple of times a day, and you'll lose weight. But it's far more complicated than that. Your situation where you're at now, if you've resonated with anything that I've set up here, it's almost as a result of a lot of those things that you've tried in the past. Where you're at now is actually in terms of why you're stuck and your body's no longer dropping fat and you don't feel like you can get anywhere. It doesn't seem to matter what you try with your food, and you're feeling frustrated with that. A lot of that is down to actually a lot of those crazy diets you've tried in the past, and how some of those things have stuck with you and you've ended up with a less is more approach to your food. So I just want to reinforce something that's really important to grasp, which you might have sort of got a bit tired reading, and that's why I've put this here, just so I can speak to you and you can hear my voice, you can see who I am. I feel, anyway, this program is really the next stage for you in terms of you've tried the calorie restriction. The problem with calorie restriction is it's a short-term strategy. So it will work for a period until you can't, well, I guess it comes down to the fact you can't keep taking food away. So I feel that calorie restriction and these calorie restriction plans are like a cycle. And what I mean by that is that you will stay on the calorie restriction plan until you get to a point where the calories are so low that you can't bear it anymore. And then you'll cycle off it. And you go back to eating normally, and then you'll put a lot of weight back on because your metabolism's down-regulated itself to cope with that low-calorie amount. You've been on it long enough for your body to adjust to the 900 calories or whatever you're eating. Then when you go back to eating normally, you yo-yo diet and you balloon, your weight balloons. And if you really look at it, I look at it like this sort of 50-metre swimming pool. You're only getting 25 metres down the pool before you cycle back and you quit. And that just keeps happening. So you keep doing the low calorie eating and cycling back. What I want to do for you is take you to the next level. I want to get you to the end of the pool. So my strategy is the next phase for you. So if you're ready to take that next phase, because the solution I'm giving you is the long-term solution. It's not the quick fix. But this is the long game. This is what gets you the results. This is what completely changes the shape of your body, and you'll be, for all intents and purposes, you'll look like a completely new person, by the time I'm finished with you. You can't do it in 21 days, but 21 days gives us that baseline to work from. And at the end of the 21-day program, what you'll have is a solid understanding of what works for your body and a template for you to execute on consistently going forward, whether you're using our products or not. That's what I really want you to understand through this program, through what we do with our meals. So if you're ready to take that next step and go to that next phase, as I said, if you're ready to get to the end of the swimming pool and not cycling back to the start all the time with these sort of mini meal calorie restriction plans, then the 21-day program is the program for you and the solution for you, really. So I look forward to speaking to you. as I said, really appreciate you taking interest in the time to read the content on this page. It's really important and really relevant to you if you are suffering from this. And if you are interested, book your first consulting with me. I'll be dealing with you through the entire program. I'll be designing all your meals, and we'll be speaking weekly to keep you on track and changing anything based on how you're responding. So yeah, look forward to speaking to you, and thanks so much again.